You know, when I was a kid, the Game Boy was one of my favorite platforms. But what I really loved was the PSP. Daxter was a classic, but SOCOM Fireteam Bravo 1 and 2? Fireteam Bravo was the first game that I ever played online, and the PSP had a headset. And I played that when I was in school, man. It was amazing. So handheld gaming, it holds a special place in my heart. And one thing I always wondered when I was a kid is, why doesn't Xbox come out with their own handheld? Well, with today's story, I think we have the answer. What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TBH. And to be honest, a portable Xbox, that would have been lit back in the Xbox heydays of the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox, but it ain't happening, and I have the answer why. Before we get into it, friendly reminder, today is actually the last day to sign up for my Xbox Series X giveaway. That is Microsoft's brand new 4K capable console. Hard to get your hands on. All you got to do is click the link in the description box below, and you can sign up in under a minute. Come back, make sure to hit the like button. Now let's talk about today's news story. This one was actually interesting. Xbox, I'm sure a lot of you have wondered why it's never come out with its own portable like the Game Boy or the PSP. Well, I was scrolling through Reddit and I think I found the answer. According to GameSpot, they said former Xbox boss reveals why the company never made a handheld platform. A former Xbox boss has revealed some of the reasons why the company never made a portable game console, despite several teams inside of Microsoft pushing for it. Robbie Bach, who left Microsoft in 2010 after years of running the Xbox business from the beginning in 2001. Those are the heydays, so shout out to Robbie Bach, because he was, sounds like y'all need him back, because these were the heydays. 2001 to 2010, the Xbox 360 days, the original. Anyways, he said in a recent interview during the New York Game Awards that he rejected every Xbox portable proposal because the company just didn't have the bandwidth to support it. Now, if we were talking about Xbox of today, I would make this joke and say they just don't have the games. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say they didn't have the bandwidth to support it, because back then, you know, Gears was new, Halo was still new, Forza was new. Like, they had the games, and they had a whole bunch of other games that they don't even like support anymore. So I'm gonna give them the benefit on the doubt and then say maybe they had too much going on, and that's why they didn't want to put nothing extra on the plate. The three pitches for the Xbox during Bach's tenure at Microsoft all referred to the system as the Xboy, which could lead to some trademark issues, the executive joked. Well, no shit. He went on to say, during my time at Xbox, there was at least 3 groups that presented the portable Xbox presentation. They always got called Xboy for some reason. Would have been a trademark problem, I'm sure. All 3 times we decided to not do it. Bach said he has great respect for Sony and Nintendo, 2 gaming giants who made both home and portable devices to great success. Bach said people assume that it would be easy to succeed in both markets, but that's just not true. And I completely agree with him right there. The console PC market is completely different from the portable market and its needs. Not to mention, you're also gonna need exclusives for that portable, and you see that nowadays, Xbox, they don't even have any exclusives. Bleeding Edge, they just stopped supporting that. If you haven't seen that video, there will be a link in the description box below. One of the few exclusives the Xbox does have, the support is getting cut off. So Xbox barely has any games, and you would have had to make more games for that portable. Maybe that's what he meant by when they said they were kind of suffering from a lack of bandwidth. Bach went on to say, I have great respect for Sony and Nintendo for being able to be in both marketplaces, because everybody says, oh, consoles and portables are related and there's a lot of leverage and it's easy to move from one to the other. And I think they actually are at the time, but the Switch changed all of that, I suppose. But at the time, they were pretty different, and it would have meant starting up another team. It would have been like starting Xbox again, except creating a handheld, and we just didn't have the bandwidth to do it. Bach went on to remark the internal pitches for the portable Xbox platform just would not die, with teams coming to him over and over trying to make it happen. However, Bach never buckled and said no every time. Look, man, I love stories like this. These things are always interesting to kind of look back in the past and see what could have been, because I think a portable Xbox had a lot of potential, especially if they would have created their own version of like Super Smash Bros. And made it exclusive to the Xboy, where it had Master Chief and like a Forza car fighting or something like that. But like, they could have found a way to make this work at the height of the Xbox. I don't think the Xbox is doing too great from a PR standpoint. Maybe not necessarily like in sales or whatever, but from a PR standpoint, they just don't have a lot of exclusives. But if you love multiplats, the Game Pass is cool. I just don't think a portable would work right now, because I feel like you need those exclusives. And like you said, they didn't have the bandwidth. And I feel like if they didn't have the bandwidth then, they probably don't have it now. Although, what happened to like them 7 studios that Microsoft announced they signed on like 3 years ago at E3? Y'all remember that?
So please help me in welcoming all of our new studios. By joining us at Microsoft Studios, these 5 new teams will have the resources, the platform, and creative independence to take bigger risks, create even bolder worlds for you.
And where are the games? Where? It would have been fire to be able to take fucking Halo 2 on the go and be able to play with your friends in the classroom. And I think a portable Xbox would have been dope, especially because, in my opinion, as much as I clown Xbox for not having games right now, the Xbox has the best controller, in my opinion. You think I'm lying? I literally have like 3 Xbox controllers just sitting like right here, and then I have another one to the left of me. Hold on, y'all think I'm playing? Watch this. And here's number 3. I got 3 Xbox controllers literally like right on my fucking desk. I think the Xbox, and you probably sitting there,
why you got so many Xbox? Wait.
One's for my Xbox Series X, one's for my PC, and then this one's for my Xbox One. It's sitting on my table. I just haven't put it back in the box and thrown it in the goddamn closet. So y'all be thinking I don't support Xbox. I really do want them to win, and I think a portable Xbox would have been dope. Dude, imagine when Gears of War was like at the height of its success, and you could have brought Gears 1 or 2 on the go with you, or maybe like an original spinoff where like they tell some side story with Dom or whatever. Like, one of my favorite DLCs from Gears of War is when you got to play as Jace. I think that's what his name was, the one with the cornrows, the black dude, and you kind of got to see what inspired him to join the COG. Like, imagine if they would have done like a side story for like that and made it exclusive to the portable Xbox. That shit would have been fire. Imagine getting another Conker's Bad Fur Day sequel exclusive to the portable. That shit would have been fire. Imagine finally getting a sequel to Blue Dragon. Shit would have been fire. Or how about getting a sequel or some type of spin-off to Enchanted Arms being on the portable handheld? That game was so underrated. I used to love that game. Shout out to Enchanted Arms. In all honesty, when Xbox was at the height of its success, I think there could have been so much potential with the portable Xbox. I think the only problem with it would have been the fact that it probably would have ran on like AA or AAA batteries, and you only got like 30 minutes of lifetime out of the portable. Because you know, if Xbox made a portable, they would make sure it's the most powerful on the market. I mean, look at the controller. It still runs on batteries, so I'm pretty sure that thing would run on some freaking AA batteries too. As soon as you start the game, boo. But jokes aside, I wish they would have pulled the trigger on this. I actually think it would have sold well back then. They can't do it now because I think the Switch has completely changed the market. They've kind of blurred the lines between a console and a handheld. When you have both, they just combined it, and the Switch is an amazing platform. But I also think it wouldn't work now too, because, I mean, come on, y'all knew I was gonna say it. You knew I was gonna say it. Xbox don't got no fucking games. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. It don't got no games. We don't want to play. Forza was cool back in 2010, okay? But nowadays, I don't want to play Forza number 108, okay? I don't want to play Gears number fucking 22. I'm just tired of this shit. Xbox needs more original exclusives, so a portable wouldn't work right now. Shit, maybe put Scalebound on it. I'm gonna keep clowning y'all till they'll bring fucking, y'all got money. Bring fucking Scalebound back, bitch. I looked at the footage yesterday. The game still looks amazing, and I wanted to play with my friends. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about the potential of an Xbox handheld. Would you have bought it if they made it? Also, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up on it. And remember, last day to sign up for the Xbox Series X giveaway. There will be a link in the description box below. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.